We are just about to start another week in K-pop, or we have already started it. So it is time to take a look back at some of the awesome releases that came out for the final week of January. So let's break it down starting right now. What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from MWK-pop, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of the Hot Highlights show, where I break down the my top three songs of the week that were released in the past week before we move on to the next week of releases. So we closed out the month of January with a release from my favorite group and some other very, very awesome groups. It's really hard to pick a top three this week, but we must do it. So let's get it started. So number 3 for me is thei with his song called Dangerous. The leader and the lead vocal of the group, called Mr.Mr, had a solo release obviously towards I think Thursday, the end of the week, and it is absolutely fantastic. It is such a good song. Now, you know when a song is good. When I did my music video reaction, I was already singing along to the chorus halfway through the song. You know that it is good when you're singing along from your first listen. Also, definitely he has a little something there for all of the females out there, when the fact that he's not wearing a shirt for like 80% of the music video. Definitely a distracting aspect of that song. So thei, number 3. That leaves number 2 to be for Inifnite H with their song called Pretty. And this, hip-hop song, kind of generally with the style that Inifnite H does, it's kind of laid back and relaxed. It's not an aggressive, badass attitude. It's just kind of like a for fun, lighthearted sort of, hip-hop song. And it is so much fun to listen to. I love it. Add this to the list of hip-hop songs, because this is the sort of hip-hop that I like. So we just add that to the list of songs I just sit back and I listen to, and I just get into the groove. Inifnite H, again, come back with another fantastic song. So that, with them being at number 2, that leaves a couple more groups that I could possibly fit in the top 3. But for me, the only possible choice for number 1 has to be 4Minute and their song Cold Rain, because this song, not the song, but the group is my personal bias group. So of course I would have to pick them to be the number 1 release of the week. That being said, I must say that this song definitely is the best ballad song that 4Minute has ever done, without a doubt. There's no way that you could possibly tell me that they have had a better ballad song than this one. This one is absolute perfection. Now, of course, you think about it and you want a group, or you want a song that features all of the members equally in terms of lines, but you do have to realize that Hyuna and Sohyun are not singers specifically, they're more rappers, and Jihyun cannot really sing very well. She definitely has skill in doing it, but she is not the best vocalist of the entire group. And that is the reason why Jihyun and Gayun are the main features of this song. Straight up, that's the reason why, and I'm not disappointed in that. I do love Taeyoon, the group put together. They're fantastic, and I want to see more of them. Of course, with their Harvest Moon album that came out last year, I want to see more of them. But this song is a very, very, very good way to get everyone who is a fan of 4Minute and people who aren't interested in their upcoming release, which is coming out on February 9th. So next week, you can definitely be expecting my fanboy reaction to this new 4Minute song, and it's going to be really awesome. I'm praying that it is a similar style to the music they were making out around in their debut days. So that is fantastic. That is my top 3. Those are my top 3 releases of the week. Number 3, thei from Mr.Mr and his solo release. Number 2, Inifnite H, obviously the subgroup for the larger group Infinite, and then 4Minute coming in at number 1. Now at this point, I would have some alternate, other Korean music that I would like to suggest to you, and point you in a direction that is not specifically K-pop, but I did not find any this week. Instead of that, we're going to talk about a.kor, because a.kor and thei, it was a very hard choice for me to pick between them for number 3. And basically the thing that kept a.kor out of the top 3 is the fact that they changed their style. And I want to talk about that. They changed their style. You know, when they made their debut, they were a badass hip hop girl group, and you know, that is what they debuted with. And it wasn't particularly something that, you know, fit to my personal taste, but you know, with their comeback that they just released at the end of the week, it doesn't, I mean, it's a complete change, because now they are just your typical idol girl group, and I don't really like that too much. Now, when I say I don't like that, I mean that I don't like the fact that they changed. I like the style, I like the look, I like the song, I like everything about their change. I just don't like the fact that they changed. And I don't know why the reason is for that, but I really wish that they hadn't changed their style. Now, the reason why I think that they probably changed is because their debut song, after the member, I don't even remember what her name is exactly, but she dissed Park Bom in a song which she released. I don't remember exactly, it was released officially, I guess, and she ended up dissing a member of, I believe, 21, yeah, Park Bom, 21. Now, that's something you don't do. You don't diss a member of a big group, because, of course, whether it's for, whether you're seriously dissing them or making it up, just trying to create a bit of controversy and generate some attention, you don't do that, because that gets those fans on your back. And I think that is kind of one of the things that motivated this style change from a.kor. Now, another thing also that I've been considering as a reason why they've changed is because obviously from the change in style, they've gone with basically a generic girl group look and style that you would expect, and sound as well. So I think that they changed from what was a style and sound that is not terribly accepted and wouldn't be a road to massive popularity for the group and the company, and they've changed to something that is more, in line with what, popular tastes are, which is what Always is. And this is definitely one of, as I was saying when I did my reaction to it, I believe I said this, that this song is one that you definitely would that you would see or hear walking down the streets in somewhere in Korea, a shopping mall, or a shopping neighborhood, and you would definitely hear it coming out of some shops, as just some background music that they've got playing over, And I think that, business-wise, it's a good move for a.kor, because it's going to, help them get more popularity, get more recognition. It definitely has turned me into a fan of the group. I'm going to be looking for their next release. I was always going to be, because I'm just interested in what they were going to be coming out with next. But, now that they came out with this song, as opposed to a song that I probably wasn't going to particularly like, this is one that I do like. And I'm even more interested in what they have coming out next. So I'm hoping that with this, it gets them, gets them some attention and popularity, and then they can, make another comeback very, very soon, and show us that this change in style and all that stuff is permanent, and that it is definitely something that they're going to stick to for the rest of their career. And they're going to, I don't know, and we'll see how it goes for them, because hopefully this change works out. I really, really hope that it does. So, yes, that is all that I have got. Unfortunately, like I said, I did not do much research on finding any new Korean music. Unfortunately for you, unfortunately for me too, because I like discovering all of this new stuff. So that means that this is going to be the end of the video. So I want to ask you, what are your top 3 releases of the last week? Do you agree with mine more or less? If you have any suggestions or any alternate opinions, put them down in the comments below. I want to hear what you have to say. Also, follow me on Twitter, message me on Kako Talk, like me on Facebook. Those are just my profile names. The links are going to be down in the description below. Do all that. Get connected with me. I really want to get connected. It's a lot of fun. And so, like I said, that is going to be it. That's going to be the end of this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all next Sunday for another episode of The Hot Highlights. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.